going to be making now my Parmesan egg white chips. I have to spray the silicone muffin tins with Pam. I also use olive oil. I actually have olive oil here in a spray, so I'm going to do one with Pam and one with olive oil and see which one I like better. Let's see. I don't know what I got to do to this. Oh, that really comes out. Okay. And then it calls for grated Parmesan cheese and egg whites. Now the egg whites, it wants a tablespoon of egg white into each muffin tin, and then you put your Parmesan cheese in, and you can sprinkle it with garlic if you like, or you can just leave it the plain cheese. I think I'll do one with garlic, one tray with garlic, and one regular. Let me see what here is my little tablespoon. I've already got the oven preheating to 400 degrees. It will take 17 to 20 minutes for these to cook. So I will stop the video and come back and show you the end result after I get them done. I hope everyone is having a great day. I hope you are enjoying these recipes. They are low carb, high protein alternatives to commercially made things that aren't really that friendly to our bodies. This is just egg whites. And if you know anything about eggs, the protein is mostly in the egg white, and you can actually add egg whites to your regular eggs to make them have more protein. If you're looking for a higher protein amount and you don't want to have, a whole egg, you can add the egg whites. I do find these egg whites very convenient, already separated in the carton, and then you can just measure out how much you want to pour into your your recipe very easily. All right, so that's 1 tablespoon of each of them. I have a little bit of, looks like a little congealed egg white came out of a couple times. I'm going to scoop that out. I don't think it'll hurt anything, but I don't know for sure. We will see how it does. I was going to make Lavish bread crackers, and I actually waited too long, and my Lavish bread ended up molding. I had it just sitting out on the counter, and I guess that wasn't the best thing to do. So I won't be having that recipe anytime soon. I'll have to buy some more. But it comes in big sheets, and what you do is you cut it with a pizza cutter into squares, and then you bake that, and it crisps up, and it ends up coming out like a cracker. And you can put whatever kind of seasoning you want it on it as well. This is a little messy, but I'm sure they're going to be delicious. I'm only going to make the 2 trays this time because I don't know how we're going to like them. Once we try them out and we see that we do like it, then of course it may be a weekly thing around here that I make chips. And again, you're not going to sit here and eat the whole pan of chips in one sitting. You're going to have, maybe 3 or 4 chips with a taco cottage cheese bowl or a pizza bowl, or have them with some tuna salad or some egg salad, something like that. You're not going to overdo. And I may have to make some of these out of some cheddar cheese. This 1.5 cups of Parmesan's not going very far. So we may have to do that, but that's okay. It's called adapting to your circumstances. You just have to adapt. And I will be making sure I get all of this in the muffin tin. I love these silicone muffin tins. I was gonna buy one at Walmart and they were $13.99 for one. And I happened to see these at the Goodwill, 2 of them for, I think it was $5.99. Nothing wrong with them. Of course, I sterilized them like I do everything I get from Goodwill. Let me go ahead and get the cheddar cheese for these other ones. Good thing I had bought a new pack of cheddar cheese. You never know how far cheese will go. I'm gonna try one of my chickpeas. They are not crisp and crunchy like I thought. I will be popping them back in the oven when I get done with these and let them, they have great flavor though. Ooh, very good flavor. Okay. So actually this recipe, you can use any kind of cheese, will work. Parmesan and mozzarella cheese actually have less calories than your cheddar cheeses. But that's okay. You know, you use what you like. Because if you don't like it, you're not going to eat it. And then you're going to reach for the bag of, you know, potato chips or whatever. Okay. So that's that. And I think I'm going to do just a little bit of the garlic. And I'll do it in the plain ones. Okay, that's my oven is ready. I'll just do a little sprinkling. I love garlic. Dave does not care for garlic too much. So Dave will be eating out the other pan. I said I'm putting garlic on these and I'm not going to put it on the other pan so that you can have it without garlic. Alright, I'm going to pop these in the oven and I'll be back in about 20 minutes. See you then. Okay, so just pulled them out of the oven. They are brown. Unfortunately, my fire alarm's going off. Smoke detector's going off. I guess I had my oven a little hot when I opened the door because it was on 400 degrees. Set the alarm off. Now my dog is barking. So we're just having a whole lot of fun. But I wanted to show you these chips. And I hope you enjoy this video. Have a great day. Making some protein ranch dip. You can do 2 things. You can use some non-fat Greek yogurt, which gives you, let's see, protein. Calcium. Oh, protein. 18 grams of protein per serving. And a serving size is about 3/4 of a cup. I probably have half a cup in here today. And then I'm going to use the light sour cream as well. And it has 2 grams of protein for 2 tablespoons. But I'm also going to add some of this, it's just whey protein concentrate, nothing else, protein powder. And this protein powder will add 1 scoop, will add 26 grams of protein. And then I'm going to add a pack of the ranch seasoning mix. So let me go ahead and get started with that. I'm going to go ahead and scrape everything out into this mixing bowl. Let me stir up the non-fat yogurt a little bit. You know, yogurt separates, and that water you think is water is actually the protein. So you need to be stirring that back into the yogurt. I did not know that. I just learned that the other day. So you don't want to waste that protein. That's what it's all about. The name of the game is trying to get protein. I'm going to be slicing up some small salad cucumbers that my granddaughter and I love to snack on with this protein dip. And so we will be adding that as well. Let's see. I don't know how much of this I have in this one. I just bought a new one just in case. I didn't have enough. Oh, I have more than half a container. So I'm going to stir it up as well. And since I'm going to add the protein, I will probably use a little more, make up a bigger batch of this light sour cream. We will have it then ready to go in the refrigerator, because it's going to mix very nicely with our protein powder and with our ranch seasoning. Okay, got all of that one out. I'm going to go ahead and stir the two of those together. Yeah, I think I will add just a little bit more, because I'm going to use a whole packet of the seasoning mix. There's 2 big dollops of that'll be good. And I'm going to add that and stir that in. Okay, now for the whey protein. It comes with a scoop, and 1 scoop is what gives you that amount of protein. So you just level off a scoop, add that right into your mix of yogurt and sour cream. I'm going to try to get this to seal back up. I don't think I had it sealed too good. There we go. Then you want to work that in. This is non-flavored, odorless, colorless, tasteless. You'll never know it's there. You can mix it in anything like soup, other yogurts. You can mix it in with cooked vegetables. You can put it in a pasta dish. You basically can put it in anything that you can mix the powder into. And then you just take the seasoning packet and you dump that in there. And we're going to want to incorporate that really well. And now that dip that is so deadly and so fattening for us is really not that bad, because not only does it have extra protein, we used the light sour cream and we used the Greek non-fat yogurt. And there we have it. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in some small containers, because baby girl will eat as much as you give her. If you put it in a large container, she's going to eat a large container full. Because she'll eat it with her fingers. Once her cucumbers are gone, she will go ahead and eat it as well. So I'm going to put about 2 spoonfuls in each one of these little cups. That way I also have her dip ready to go. And I'll have the cucumbers sliced up. And I will just give her a container with some cucumbers and a container of dip. And we're all set. And that's all there is to it, y'all. That is protein ranch dip. And you can make it, well, I needed to sample it anyway. Tastes pretty good to me. And you can use this dip on sandwiches, use it as salad dressing, thin it down a little bit to make it into salad dressing. Let me see if I have some more of the small one, a couple more. And I have lots of little lids to put on the little containers. Dave says our refrigerator is too full because I have things in containers and bags, but when you're on a weight loss journey or you've had weight loss surgery, that's what you have to do. You have to have things measured and prepared and ready to use. Let's see if I have some more of these. Here is one of the round lids. That's good. That's another square one. And if you've never seen a 3-year-old devour some fresh vegetables, eating them with dip, it is really amazing. She really, really likes her veggies. And I guess that is thanks to me from giving them to her at a young age and always having them in my house. Let's see, here's one more. I'm gonna try. I should be able to get maybe 2 out of this. Maybe not, maybe just one good one. Let me try to scrape it with my spatula. Just a second. Not the best at doing these cooking videos or food prep videos, but I'm getting better. And I will be doing my roasted chickpeas in the air fryer and my Parmesan chips in the oven. And I've got this lavish bread to make crackers out of also. So I will be doing that. Give me just a second and we will get rid of this stuff and we will go ahead and do the cucumbers. Hold on, please. Ugh. Y'all didn't see that in the beginning. I washed my hands before I started. I'm gonna go ahead and put this stuff in the refrigerator and throw away the empties. Put my protein powder up. Okay. I do kind of need to get in here and organize my refrigerator a little bit better. As I bought groceries and didn't really get everything put away too great, but it's okay. I have time to do that. Okay, now, these are salad cucumbers. All I do is slice the ends of them off. If they're small like this one, I just slice it. If they're larger, I cut it in half and slice it because I don't want baby girl having such a large piece. I want it to fit in her mouth. I want her to be able to pick it up and chew it, take a bite out of it. And if I do one that is too large, she'll let me know and she'll give it to me. She'll say, "Here, Granny, one for you." So go ahead and put these in a bag. This one's a little bit bigger. I will cut it in half so that I maintain those smaller pieces. And she can do the cut in half ones, no problem as well. She's got little tiny baby hands still. And if I put a piece of paper towel in this bag with the cucumbers, it will help to soak up the moisture so that they don't get slimy. And this one's kind of big too. They don't get slimy and slick and all. They'll stay nice and crunchy and fresh. You should always prep your food when you first get it and bring it home, because you don't want to let it sit and let it start going bad already before you get to it. And you'll eat it better if you have it already prepped and in the fridge. That's been my experience. All these things I tell you about the diet and the protein and all of that, it's all from my own experience. It's not, I'm not a doctor or a registered dietitian or anything like that, but I have been overweight my entire life. I have done umpteen million diets, and I have had this weight loss surgery, which has given me a lot of education about your body and how it works and what it does with food and all of that, and had access to a nutritionist who explained to me how your body works. So I'm not going to say believe everything I say, but do your own research, check it out, ask your doctor, and you will most likely find out that what I'm telling you is the truth. And again, in my experience, it has been true. So hopefully it'll work for you as well. All right, one more cucumber to go. And I'll do this one regular. And that's all there is to it. Prep, do it ahead, have it ready to go, and then just sit back and enjoy. And when baby girl says, I want cucumber, I've got it ready to go. Let me get that piece of paper towel real quick. And I just kind of fold it up, stick it down in the bag with them, like so. And you try to get that air out. There we go. Week's worth of cucumber slices. All ready to go for baby girl. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now. I'm going to be making some chickpea seasoned snacks. I am using a 15.5 ounce can of garbanzo beans, also known as chickpeas. I have rinsed them and laid them out on a towel to let them dry a little bit, get a little bit of that moisture out of them. I'm going to put them in a bowl, and I'm going to add some olive oil, and I'm going to use my air fryer to cook them. Let me go ahead and put the liner. This is the liner for my air fryer. Go ahead and put that inside, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. They do have to preheat somewhat before you can use them. This recipe calls for it to be on 390 degrees. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on preheat. Get my olive oil. Like I said, this recipe is 1 can of garbanzo beans, chickpeas, olive oil, and then your choice of seasonings. Now you can use ranch seasoning. I am going to use a combination of seasonings because this is my first time doing it and I'm not sure how they're going to turn out. But they need to cook for 17 minutes, or 15 minutes, sorry. When it's 2 minutes left, you take them out, you put the seasoning on them, you let them cook for 2 more minutes, then when you pull them out, then you put the rest of your seasoning on. You will be shaking them every 5 minutes. Okay, so let me get a measuring spoon because it did say 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And this is actually a teaspoon, Echo. This is a tablespoon. Alright, so 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Going to go in, and I am going to be mixing that. I bought this olive oil spray because some of the recipes that I'll be using call for more of a spray thing than an actual just, you know, the liquid oil. So I'm going to stir those around, make sure they're all coated with the olive oil, and I'm going to go ahead and mix up my seasoning while I'm waiting. I am using regular ground pepper. I am going to be using some fine pink Himalayan salt. Not very much salt, just a little. It does come out rather fast. And I'm also using some everything bagel seasoning with Asiago cheese as well. Use quite a bit of that. Okay, and then I'm also using garlic powder. And my garlic powder always gets hard as a rock when I keep it in the little plastic container it comes in. So I bought these cute little glass jars that have a sealable lid, and I keep it in there now. And then I just use a little spoon to spoon it out. So, have all my seasonings in here. I'm going to mix it. It smells delicious. I think I'll give it a little more pepper. Okay. So I'm going to stop the video, let the 15 minutes cook, and then I'll show you at the end what it looks like. So be right back. Okay, I have done it for the 13 minutes, and I shook it in between every 5 seconds. You can see they are oily looking. I'm going to go ahead and put my seasoning on. And it said only do about half the seasoning because you're going to shake them again and then they're going to cook a little bit longer. So, do that. I'm going to shake them. Oh, it smells so good. And put them back in for about another 2 minutes. And then I've got a parchment paper lined cookie sheet. I'm going to be putting them on that and letting them dry. Then you put them in an airtight container and you let them stay like that. I'm not sure how long they keep, probably about 5 days, I would say. I will look that up and put that down in the description box along with the directions. And I will be right back as soon as they finish. The timer just went off. I am going to go ahead and unplug my air fryer. And I have my parchment paper here. And I'm going to go ahead and open my... Ooh, they smell so heavenly, y'all. I think I can just dump it out. There we go. And I'll grab this very gingerly because that is very hot as well. Does look like a lot of my seasoning is in the bottom of the cover or the liner. So glad that it tells you to reserve some seasoning to sprinkle at the end. So I am doing that now. And we will see how they turn out. Hopefully they will be nice and crispy, crunchy. All right. Thank you so much for watching.